All right, we're here with Columbus Academy head coach Adam McHugh. Adam, it's been a great week for you, scoring an 8-6 victory against Bishop Watterson on Friday night at Chiller Easton. A big win, resilience being the key word there for you. Also a first win in charge of Columbus Academy. Just real quickly, what are your thoughts on the opening day victory, and what's it feel like to get that first one under your belt?
Yeah, one of the things that we've been talking about as a team is being resilient. Like you said, resiliency is our key. As the game went on, we scored a couple, they scored a couple, and then they scored, I think it was 2 or 3 right away, bang, bang, bang. And our group did not give up. Nobody got down on each other, and everybody just kept picking each other up and pumping each other's tires. And win or lose, that's what I'm most proud about with this group, is that they kept fighting back, and that was a team win after that first game. And it was AJ had 4 goals. Zachy was great all around. They had some very long shifts to sacrifice their body and help KB out in net. And having Jake back for our first game, Jake Carlin, that was great. And Max and all of our seniors, including Sturkowitz, played a huge role in that win. It was pretty cool after the game. The group got together and they gave me the game puck. So that was uncalled for, but that was pretty cool for them, and very proud of this group. So.
Where's the game puck stored at? I have to ask that question.
It's on my mantle, and it has first career win with CA right above my fireplace. So
awesome. You talk about that connection between AJ and Zachy, and those two seem to be feeding off each other the whole night. Whether it was Zachy feeding AJ returning the favor. Is there a little bit of chemistry that you sense like that's coming up from those two forwards?
Yeah, absolutely. They've grown up playing together. Before CA, they played together. And I mean, I think it was the second period, that goal that AJ fed to Zachy was just spectacular. Like, I think everybody in the building oohed or awed, and it was awesome seeing them play together the way that they did.
What was that atmosphere like? Obviously, it's a home opener. It's always everybody's excited. You get the students in there, the parents in there. It was a pretty nicely packed house. Feels weird to say in this COVID era, but it was a nice packed house. What kind of energy, if any, did your team really get from that atmosphere?
I know that our student athletes were very pumped up about it. They were so excited to see the student turnout there. We hope that continues, but I will say that I was impressed by all the CA Vikings students that came out and supported them. I know that once we finally ended the game and we won, when we got off the rink, all the kids were there fist bumping all of our players and cheering them up. And our team, we got in the locker room and they were loving it. So it was an awesome atmosphere.
Great day-to-day practice up here in Worthington, welcoming some of the alumni back out there. You're the new kid on the block, relatively speaking. What's it like to you to kind of come out, see what this tradition of this program has had, and kind of get yourself firmly rooted in CA hockey?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that one thing that we're going to try to do is we're focusing on the future with the lower school and the middle school and trying to get as many people interested in hockey as possible. We're focusing on the present, which is our current team and the students that we have now in the high school. And then one thing that we want to do is build a relationship with our alumni. And I think this is our first time having alumni back. I think we had, 4 or 5 kids out there, some siblings, some not, home on Thanksgiving break. We hope to have an alumni game scheduled here pretty soon. But I know that they were excited to be back. It was cool to meet some of the people that have already played and proudly worn the CA Viking jersey. And I know the kids loved it, so it was pretty cool to have them there.
How do you keep the momentum rolling? Because it's going to be a little bit of time off before your next game, and you've got good momentum established in the first week. How do you make sure that the kids don't really let off the gas?
So we've been talking a lot about film, which is something that I guess they haven't done before, and they're just excited to watch all the film and just study and have that fun atmosphere during practice. Like today, we had a fun atmosphere. But they've been very receptive on the things that we've been working on in practice and using them in games. Like you saw today that we've been working on trying to stretch the ice out. They've been practicing it. They use it in the games. as far as momentum goes, I mean, I've had kids text me about future opponents saying, hey, we can do this. And it's really going to come from them being such great teammates to each other, which is a pretty cool atmosphere inside the locker room.
How cool is it when you're that coach, you get that aha moment, you see the light kind of flick on for the kid when you're working on something in practice and it comes together in a game?
It's way cooler for me as a coach when they come back to the bench and they're like, Coach, did you see that I just used what we did in practice? And then I understand that they worked on, that they know what we worked on in practice, that they're applying it. And it's way cooler when they come back to me than me realizing it. But yeah.
Coach, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, thank you.